Today we are going to be doing another episode of the Polish Empire campaign. Last time we fought a battle at Frankfurt and won, meaning their garrison is practically doomed. There is barely anything left in there. We expanded the war in the north by sieging Magdeburg with this army of Templars. They're just going to siege it out. We've also got this army here who can't quite take Stettin, but going to take out little imperial armies around while they wait for these guys to hopefully join up with them. Now, we also have this army in the south, which is quite good, which is going to take Innsbruck, and then it might even go for, like, this castle, which is Staufen, or Bern. We're not sure. Eventually, once we've taken all this stuff out, which should be pretty easy, it'll just be around here, and the last city will probably be Bulgarna, which is a really strong city with some good walls. But for now, just need to end turn. And also another extremely worrying thing we saw is that the Mongols are coming. If they choose to go through Russia, aka us, we will be annihilated by those mounted cavalry. Like, we really need to prepare. So that's something definitely we should watch out for. And I don't know if you saw that in the brief glimpse we had of the army at Frankfurt. Yeah, you can see it, but there is a massive army there. Oh, trade rights with England. I'd like some map information as well.
This proposal is of little interest.
Oh, they don't want it.
For us, then?
Well, maybe if we... I don't know. Don't demand map information.
It's good to see we could... There is something else.
Oh no, they don't really want anything else.
Seems fruitful. Farewell.
Yeah, it did seem fruitful. And for some reason we're bankrupt again. Confusing. France are at war with Portugal. Where is all our money? Why are we losing all this money? I'm not sure. But if we take Frankfurt, we'll probably get a lot of money. It's very easy. We can just automatically do it. And we can sack it to get a bunch of money. We'll repair all the good stuff in it. Retrain our army. And probably build an arbor. In Nuremberg, not much we can do. Really, if we go bankrupt, we shouldn't train anything, I don't think. Maybe build a small chapel. That seems good. And this army here... Oh, it found Circle. It's quite strong, so it'll be interesting to see if we can take it. If the Mongols do choose to go here, this is where they'll go. This is the first place they'll arrive, so it's quite important to have this little border thing. England really don't like me. I don't understand.
Can I help, my lord?
Gotta keep sending a diplomat to find them all. Is this Denmark? Denmark have expanded this way a bit. That's nice. They've avoided us because we're allies with them. I want to stay allies.
Time is up.
We might want to assassinate the general of this army. And we should probably siege Innsbruck as well.
We march to our enemy's doom.
We've got some decent garrisons. I don't think there's any spare troops at the moment.
Your will shall be obeyed.
I mean, this general could probably hop over here to lead that castle if we get invaded. Oh, Novgorod's pretty unhappy.
Yes.
I'm unsure why.
Moving to engage. Orders, my lord. Of course.
What is the issue? They're just really unhappy. We need a general, I think. There's a general up there. Why are they unhappy here? maybe if we built a small chapel, that would be good. And here, just a bunch of town militia. That hopefully could keep them happy. Moscow is just all town militia.
Orders, my
But we
king.
don't need these guys. Yeah, Moscow's fine without them. Got decent garrisons here. If the Mongols come, they won't hold up. We'll need to prepare an army. But it's not rubbish. We're retraining stuff in Frankfurt, luckily. I think we could probably enter. Oh, I can see where they want to go. That Venetian crusading army heading for Jerusalem. They'll probably take it. Oh, Egypt. If they want to make peace, that would be really good, because that would mean we keep our lands in the Holy Lands. But unfortunately, they don't really want to do diplomacy right now. Denmark. Don't think they've got anything to say. And they appear to be forming a pretty solid army here. Good for them. So they're sending a diplomat down south, away from us, England are. And their navy, which has been here for like the entire game, still manoeuvring. Unsure why. Rebels didn't do anything.
It is easy to become comfortable with the enemy you know, our familiar foes. But to discount the menaces that lurk beyond the known world is to risk a rude awakening that
The
can
Mongols
become a nightmare.
are
This
invading.
nightmare is the
The
Mongol
bulk of the
Invasion.
Mongol forces have arrived not far from Sarkle. Oh no. They're going to smash through Russia, aren't they? They're going to head for us.
Leave your mercy
This-
behind, men. We shall show them none.
This is a disaster.
Their fate is
Oh my
sealed,
goodness.
my lord. They are besieged. We await your
What
order
can we
to move
train?
in.
What can we train? Okay. Spare troops we have here. We now will send them east. We
Yes.
don't need to take Stettin right now. We need to get troops in Ryazan.
Of course.
We can also send this
Yes, Lord.
army to Kiev, because that's probably another big target for them. We've been ambushed by some Polish rebels.
We are
I'm going
losing
to...
this day.
I'm not
We
fighting that.
must- If it is a fight you wish, come closer.
Maybe we don't fight them? Oh, okay, Frankfurt, we've built and repaired all those lovely things. Enable us to retrain some more stuff. Very good. Spain and Milan are allies. Doesn't really matter to us. I think we can probably take Innsbruck.
We march to our enemy's doom.
Ooh, it says it's quite close. 10-9 ratio. I say we fight this one. There's an actual general in there, so it is one we should probably fight. Let's do it. Okay, start deployment. It's in the mountains here. It's a mountain castle. Got the ladder men. And then our mercenary spearmen. We've also got some crossbowmen and a really good cavalry force that if we do capture the gates, they'll be what wins it for us. And we've also got a general who we can just pop back here. Start the battle. Don't know what they've got on the walls. Armoured sergeants and stuff. I think we attack the walls. I think we could just do it here. We should be able to take them pretty easily. For some reason these guys don't want to attack that bit to the wall. Maybe that bit? That's confusing. Maybe over there. What are they doing? They really don't want to take the walls. It's not too big of a deal. I think we make them drop the ladders, since they really can't do it. Oh no! Wrong guys. Pick up the ladders. Pick up the ladders. I made the wrong group pick up the ladders. Pick up the ladders quickly. Okay, these guys are now finally doing it. And our spear militia is trying to get back into position. Go! Charge! Keep going. They've got some decent stuff on the walls here. I think our best hope is to get our troops around this side. So I'm going to send the infantry probably to here. This is where we're really going to make progress. Because here it will just be a slog against really good German infantry. Whereas if we scale the walls here, we're right in.
The ladders are now in place. Walls are no match for the fury of the north.
So, these guys probably won't do very well, but it'll keep them pinned down while we take the walls over here. So it's worth it. Come on, guys. You can move ladders. I believe in you. Just take the walls, guys. It's not that hard. One ladder will do. Come on. Okay, so they appear to be taking their time. I think now they should do it. Please? This is very odd. Never seen that happen before. Them not even be able to get the ladders up. Here they go. They've got the ladders up.
Men have reached the walls with their ladders.
Okay, we'll send our troops in to attack. And on the way, they could take these armoured sergeants out, I think. Oh no, it's doing the glitch. That's a shame. We have to order them unit by unit to climb the ladders. And this usually makes them end up actually scaling the walls. Yep, very good. What we really want out of this is to take the gate. Because then we could take out the peasants and the general's bodyguard with our Knights Templar. So that would be very nice indeed. They're still keeping their troops here, which is a bit of an error. So there's only a tiny group on the walls here, which hopefully we can take out. So I'm just going to speed it up a bit while we do that. Yep, it's looking good. We've got lots of reinforcements. Yeah, there should be an easy one on the walls.
The battle is very much in our favor.
And we'll go send them to claim the gates.
Victory will be ours.
Once we've got the gates, battle's pretty much over. Although they are sending some peasants to block our way. Peasants won't do anything against our great spearmen. They're already routing.
The Lord is with us today. We have captured the enemy's walls.
They do have some armoured sergeants there. Not too much of a big deal. But now we're just going to send in our knights through the gates, hopefully. The armoured sergeants are not doing much.
Our men are winning the
They're
battle.
routing.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Okay, now we just go for the general's bodyguard, which we should be able to do. Here come our mercenary Frankish knights, and behind them is the Knights Templar, our great Christian knights. For some reason they still fight for us even though we've been excommunicated, which I think is pretty funny. Okay, so now just a bit of a slog until we take out the general's bodyguard. We've got some.
My lord, our men are in command of the castle.
We've taken out the enemy general, and all we need to do now is take the square. So basically, they've got no other infantry as far as I can tell. Oh wait, no, they've got some armoured sergeants here, which we will have to deal with if they try to get in. But yeah, that's not too big of a deal.
Curses, our men no longer command the castle.
Oh, I think we do.
Excellent. Our men have.
Once we take out the general's bodyguard, we're good.
They have lost half their men.
The armoured sergeants are wavering. They're not really fighting back. Keep sending in some spearmen. Spearmen will do better against these armoured sergeants than our cavalry ever will. I think it was a good choice to fight this manually, because it could have not gone very well if we didn't do it tactically.
Look how our cowardly
End battle. That was a clear victory, yep. And we took a few prisoners. Hopefully we can ransom them back. So there we go. We will now control Innsbruck.
They deserved nothing less than death.
We can retrain some of our troops, which is very good. And yeah, that looks good. Enemy army is routed. Venice now hate us. What have we done to them? Very odd.
An honor to serve.
Yeah, this guy might want to fall back to Prague.
With honor.
Don't think he can hold out against that army if it chooses to attack.
Yes.
Ooh, the Mongols. It's really worrying.
Yes, without question.
Oh, Antwerp. Denmark have gotten quite far.
Tomorrow's journey
Quite far
awaits.
indeed. Well, I think we should build some mines, get some more gold. And next we will probably just continue taking out this northern pocket, which is where most of their army is. And of course,
We shall not relent.
we have to somehow deal with this Mongol
cannot
army
go
that's
there.
on our doorstep. Very annoying. If I turn on recruitment, we can train some troops there, so that's useful. Now Arsathan's on his way to take out that decent general. A French merchant. What would he want in this area? How big's that Holy Roman Empire army? Oh, it's decent size. Okay, and Venice now sieging Jerusalem soon. The Turks. Oh, was that a Turkish army I saw up there? I mean, we might have to fight the Mongols together, honestly. We'll go through both of us. After the Mongols arrive, there's usually a few other waves of Mongols, as well as the Timurids, who have absolutely crazy elephant artillery. They've got big cannons mounted on top of elephants. They're practically unstoppable. It'll be really tough to face those guys. Yeah, as you can see there, the Mongols are now one of the factions it shows at the top. We're making a lot of money. The Pope is dead. And the Pope doesn't hate me. We're not excommunicated anymore. Woo! That's lovely. And people joining the Crusade but not declaring war on me. That's good as well. So yeah, there's a small...
We should not take prisoners, Sadiq. Only heads.
There's a small Turkish thing there as well. Denmark are at war with Egypt, obviously. And we're the most advanced faction. Very nice.
An honor to
I
serve.
think in Nuremberg we should probably
by hiding in these trees.
train a bit of an army so we can take something. And in Innsbruck, don't really need to do much. I do want to probably get some mercenaries before we attack Sarkel.
Leave your mercy behind, men.
And we take it.
Crushing victory!
Oh,
They
that
must
added
fear
a
us
massive
now.
chunk of land.
These people will bow to you.
This
and
is
their
the only
lord.
area we don't control, and that's where the Mongols are. So, that's interesting. Hopefully, they ignore us. That's our only hope. They just choose to head south, maybe
Who
to
is my
Turkey.
target?
But I think that's very unlikely.
Orders, my lord.
Like, very unlikely.
We move onward tomorrow.
Well, this has been a very interesting episode. We have taken some cities like Innsbruck and Sarkel, fought some battles, and of course, the Mongol hordes we now know are on their way. Next episode, they'll probably arrive at either Ryazan or Sarkel, and then we will see how great our empire truly is compared to the hordes from the east. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode.